The title of my practice-based research is Storytelling the Void, and the subtitle is In the Chinese Pictographic Writing System. Walter Benjamin, in his essay, The Storyteller, he warned that the art of storytelling is coming to an end. I am taking this art forward by passing on the stories through the Chinese brushes and personal accounts. The void in this project means the interval. What happened at the interval in the Chinese pictographic writing system that is worth passing on is the main aim of this project. I will introduce the writing system later. It is the en route of this project. I started the journey from making paintings of the storytelling wardrobe. What stories could I possibly paint about the wardrobes? A friend of mine described her wardrobe in 4 words: personal, secret, life, contain. When I asked to make a painting of a wardrobe, she said, "Oh no, friend, no, I don't want to show you my mess." However, she told me stories of the 1930s robe from her mother and the buying experience of a chateau shawl. I make paintings of her wardrobe based on my own imagination of what she told me. I also make paintings of another friend's wardrobe as a tall, white, built-in cabinet because she did not tell a single thing about what was in there. She said, "Most of the shelves are empty because I don't hoard." For this project, I read Walter Benjamin, the Storyteller, Paul Rieger's Narrative Time, C.S. Lewis, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Butler's The Poetics of Space, and edited by Eileen Green's Through the Wardrobe, Women's Relationships with Their Clothes, and many more. Also, I found the word wardrobe was originally wardrobe, meaning a private chamber, derived from Old North French during the 13th century. The meaning then extended to a range of clothes in the 14th century and a cabinet in 1794. The etymology of wardrobe intrigued me. However, English is not my first language, but Mandarin. Therefore, I looked it up in my mother tongue. I discovered the simplified Chinese character of garment in a poem from the Song Dynasty. The poet wrote the poem in Chinese calligraphy. The characters of garment in the poem surprised me. It means this character has been used since 1235. Exploring the etymology of this character took me to the Chinese pictographic writing system, which it exists since before the 1st century. The first Chinese character of garment appeared on the tortoise plastron, and it transformed 3 times until the 220 AD. These characters delineate the shape of a hanfu look on a person. Hanfu is the name of the traditional Chinese costume. The garment in the simplified Chinese character appeared since 1127. These are the characters in different way of writing, including this cursive writing. As Li Jikai's argument about modern Chinese calligraphy is freer and less rule-governed compared to the ancient Chinese calligraphy. For this practice-based research, I am questioning what was happening to the character of garment between 220 AD to 1127 in the Chinese pictographic writing system. The void has never been explained. My paintbrushes will introduce the event of embodiment and site-specific narrative as the method to speculate what could be in the void. For the embodiment, I assumed that the character of garment was formed based on the event of wearing a hanfu. I illustrate the event by employing a long cloth as garment as well as brush strokes painted on the body to cover the body. Instead of playing blindly with the clothes, I refer to an event of wearing hanfu, which is the plot in the Chinese classical novel Journey to the West. Buddha punished the Monkey King and sealed him under the mountain. After 500 years, the Buddhist monk Xuanzang came to release the Monkey King and taught him to dress like a human. My painting depicts the Monkey King learn to dress like a human. I established the second assumption by switching the garment in the Chinese pictographic writing system from the writing desk to the ground. This is inspired by the ground calligraphers who practice Chinese calligraphy on the ground by dipping brushes in the water. In this painting of garments, I stepped on the paper on the ground, then started mark-making the experience of ground calligraphy by using the Chinese ink. I thought of the third assumption when I saw traditional Chinese characters engraved on a large rock at Pearson Square, London. It is just 10 minutes walk from Oxford Circle station. It reminded me of the Chinese characters on the tortoise plastron as well as those on the Nanjing city wall. In the 14th century, under the instruction of the emperor, each family in Nanjing must supply one brick with the name of each of the family members branded on the bricks. If the bricks broke during the construction, the whole family would be beheaded. All Nanjing citizens were living in the pressure of time, restriction, material impossibilities, and emotional strain during the construction. But those Chinese characters on the tortoise plastron and on the Nanjing city wall, as well as those at Pearson Square, are in the Chinese pictographic writing system. This site-specific calligraphic work about the wardrobes is painted on the wall for the MRES graduation exhibitions at Royal College of Art 2018. I was told to finish it in 3 days. I learned the pressure of building the city wall, especially when I was trying to set this optical cotton rug paper in 90 degrees. I had to undo the painting at the end of the exhibition. Unlike those characters on the tortoise plastron, Nanjing City Wall, and the rock at Pearson Square, the void happened in the writing system because certain characters had short life and never been archived, or been archived but did not survive the cultural revolutions, just like Da Zheng urged of. The Cultural Revolution was a massive destruction of culture and tradition, among which was calligraphy.